Good morning and welcome to Saturday morning training with Opulence Global. My name is Shauna Ballas and I am happy to be your host for this morning. Who do I have on the call today? Thanks for coming on and thanks for being a part of this stellar day with Renee. And if you don't mind, Renee, I'm just going to read your introduction.
Thank you.
And then we can get on because I think that we're going to have a dynamic day today. Ladies and gentlemen, partners, friends, and everyone around the world, please welcome our speaker for today, Renee Liao. Renee's entrepreneurial journey began in 2007 when he joined Opulence Global as a side hustle. With exceptional determination, he swiftly doubled his annual income of $80,000 in 16 months, leading him to leave his IT job at a major Canadian telecommunications company. What followed was extraordinary, as Renee achieved a remarkable monthly income of $100,000 with a mere 7,000 individuals in his organization. Today, his team has grown to over 28,000 individuals across 130 countries since that. So that's what it takes to be a millionaire. 28,000 individuals. It's a good goal. As one of Opulence's top earners, Renee enjoys a substantial five-figure weekly income and proudly drives a Tesla provided by the Opulence Car Club. As a dedicated family man, he cherishes traveling the world with his family. Renee invested in a magnificent custom-built $5 million home. Wow, now that is amazing. With a profound dedication and exceptional leadership, Renee is a founding member, shareholder, and valued advisory member of the Opulence Global's CEO team. He has been twice honored with this prestigious President's Cup Award. Please join me in welcoming a warm welcome to our first youngest millionaire, Renee Liao. This hour has got 60 minutes with Renee Liao. Take it over.
Okay, thank you so much, Shauna, for the beautiful introduction, and a very good morning to you. You've been doing an amazing job just hosting, and again, I seen you come to Toronto, I think it was not too long ago, and yeah, you just so very quickly have just shot up in terms of being so active and being knowledgeable, and of course, I love all of your different fashion things you've done with your little magazine. So amazing, amazing, and so thank you for being our host for today. Okay, so again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone else in the world. Thank you for being here today. And again, today I'm so excited to be able to do this training because for myself, I just love everything about the compensation plan. My first time seeing the comp plan, I got so excited. I actually remember first time going to the head office, and I was actually there on behalf of my sister to take a look at the company. And the funny thing is, my goal was to tell her why she should actually not do the business. And after we saw the compensation plan, back then, yeah, we didn't have any fancy PowerPoints. It was just written on the whiteboard. We didn't leave until about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And we were there at 7 o'clock p.m., 7:30 p.m. roughly. So you can imagine for myself, the compensation plan was the main thing that really drew me into this company. And we should get back there. We should be talking to people about the comp plan. I know that with our amazing products, we have gotten heavily focused into products, which is great. But I think we should follow it up again with really talking to people who are in the business about, or even not in the business, about making money and showing them, the details of our compensation plan. So, yes, yes, good morning again to everyone, and good evening to everyone. Good afternoon again. And so what we want to do in this training is I had some requests of people wanting me to do like a comp plan, quick, I guess, presentation where they can send it out to their, friends and family and then their prospects. So what I plan to do is in the new PowerPoint, that's right, you're going to see actually, it's not like brand new, it's just been updated with all of the new recent changes and the recent new additions, for example, the commission boost. And so in this new one, what I plan to do today is I'm going to just going to go present the PowerPoint, as if I was presenting it to a prospect. Okay, so in the past, we go through, one slide at a time, and you might have some questions. So what I wanted to do was, if you have questions while I'm presenting this PowerPoint, please just write it down on a side paper, okay, and ask me those questions afterwards. But for today's training, I did want to, again, present it as if I was presenting it to my own prospect. And that way you can kind of get an idea of how perhaps you might want to present it yourself in the future, get some ideas. And that way we have that video that we can use for the future. But beyond that, I always do suggest for all of you as well to go and, create your own videos. One of the biggest things as well about this industry is, the more active you are on social media, on YouTube or on Instagram or TikTok, because it's not just your prospects that are watching you, it's also your team that's watching you. As you know, the saying, right? Monkey see, monkey do. And we can make it sound a lot better by saying, humans see, human do. I don't know. It sounds like human do do, but that's not. But again, I believe that by you being active and you doing your own videos, on your YouTube channel, for example, it shows your team, how active you are. And then it might create that, potential explosion with your team. The next person in your team might want to do videos. And all I know is that if we have so many people on YouTube and social media doing videos, talking about new products, it helps us all to get towards $1 billion faster. And it helps you get to your income goals a lot faster too. All right, so I'm going to go and share my screen here. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Renee Liao, and today I'll be sharing with you the composition plan simplified version. So we have four main ways of earning, plus much more on top. We have retail profits up to 59%. We have wholesale profits up to $350. And the juicy one is we have the residual income up to $60,000 per week paid to infinity. And of course, we have many more bonuses and incentives, which we're going to dive into one at a time. But the Opulence Global Business Opportunity is operating in Opulence Global Business is actually really simple. It includes social sharing in person, using social media and other online platforms, or simply promote your email preloaded with exclusive Opulence products. With your Opulence Global Business Opportunity, you can sell products and launch new emails anywhere in the world without any experience. Let's talk about retail profits. Earn up to 59% retail profits on all personal VIP shoppers' purchases in person or online. And again, with our highest package, you do the Lifestyle Advisor Plus and the Lifestyle Advisor, you can get up to 37% discount on your entire email. So for example, if we have the average item and the profit is $20 per item, you can see here how much retail profits you can earn. Again, retail profits is real simple, right? You're buying at wholesale and you're selling it at retail and you're making that difference. And what we're saying here is that the average item might be $20, $20 profit per item. So if you sold 5 items, you'd make $100. If you sold 10 items, you would have made $200. Now, a lot of people can quickly get up to selling 100 items. Like, for example, sometimes we have these things called a family pack of Fountain of Life or toothpaste, or a family pack of the upcoming Divine, and you'll easily sell 12 per time. So just selling 100 items per time or per month, for example, you would have made $2,000. Now imagine if, once you have some customers, what I love about Opulence is that your customers often refer more customers. When you have 200 items being sold, for example, on a monthly basis, now your total profit is $4,000, right? What can that do for you? And what's really exciting as well too is once you get these customers, they often will do a monthly order from you. So once you do the work once, you get that customer, they're going to keep on ordering from you. And guess what? This profit now becomes almost like a monthly guaranteed profit as they order on a monthly basis. Okay. Of course, the second earning stream that we have here is called the wholesale profit. And this is where, again, you can build your team locally and globally. And every time that you were to know someone who wishes to also become part of the business and launch their own e-mall, you can see here you can earn up to $350 per e-mall. So if you wanted to and go ahead and launch 4 emails per month, then 350 times 4, you're earning $1,400 just in this wholesale profit alone every single month. So for a brand partner, so if you yourself are a LA or LAP, which is Lifestyle Advisor Plus, if you launch a BP, you earn $150. Okay. If you go ahead and launch in LA, it's $300. And if you were to go launch a LA Plus, it's $350. There is a small typo here, of course, and so again, that has to be updated here. But again, you can earn, the key point is every single time you launch a new business partner, you do actually receive up to $350 per email. Okay. And so in the notes of this video, we will provide the actual little update that there's a correction to be made, of course, on the wholesale profit when you launch an actual brand partner. But you can see here, though, if you were a brand partner yourself, then doing the exact same effort, instead of making 100, 300, and 350, now you're only earning 50, 100, and $150. So your earning in this wholesale profit is substantially less, less than half actually. So I would suggest to get yourself to an LA or LAP as quick as possible. Okay, the next one here, we have the lifelong residual income where you can earn up to 8.5% on your entire organization to infinity. And by far, the binary commission is the most lucrative part of our competition pilot. You can make the most money here in the lifelong residual income. Okay, so you can see there's you start to grow your organization, you have a left team and a right team. And the most exciting part is it pays to infinity. That's really important. It means that no matter how big your organization becomes, you'll get paid up to 8.5% on your entire organization. Some key points about our residual income. Again, if you don't understand these terms, don't worry about it. But these are some terms in the industry that some people are aware of. There's no volume cap. So we don't restrict you on how much volume you can have as a total. There's carryover of volume. So we don't clear the volume every week. It just carries over week after. So you never lose a single dollar of sales that happens in your team. We get paid to infinity. We have a variable binary cycle payout, which means that we don't just pay on, for example, one of your 2 legs, we pay on both of your legs, okay? And last but not least, we have no deranking. So you can go up and get to the next rank in our company, and you never get shot back down again. Some really key points there. So let's take an example of what this might look like. And so in the binary commission, the most important thing to do first is to activate your binary, which is to have one person get started on your left team and one person who gets started on your right team. And all of you have your own monthly purchases of 150 PV or higher. Okay, so one left, one person on the right, Lifestyle Advisor or Lifestyle Advisor Plus, and their monthly personal purchases must be 150 PV for yourself and 150 PV for each of them. And that will allow you now, of course, to activate your binary tree and start accumulating CV. So in fact, once you start and you start paying your own monthly 150 PV, you will already accumulate the CV. And once you introduce your first 2 people, one left and one right, it will now activate your binary tree, okay? And what you want to do now is teach your team to do the same thing and to duplicate. So the cool thing is that with the 2 different teams that you have, the CV, and CV, by the way, if you want to know what CV is simply just the sales that happen in your organization. And in the binary commission, you get paid on the CV. So again, CV is just the sales happening in your organization. And that CV can be split 1/3, 2/3, okay? It could be split 50-50 where it's exactly balanced, or it could be split 2/3, 1/3. Okay, so you can see that it's very, very flexible because the reality with the binary system is you don't know which side is going to be bigger or smaller. And in our variable binary plan, it pays you on all of those different kind of combinations. So again, it pays to infinity on both of your teams. And again, I mentioned before that commissionable volume or CV was simply just the sales that are happening in your organization. Now, to be exact, here are the different areas where you can get CV. Every time you have a new partner that launches in the system, guess what? You get CV, whether they're a brand partner, an LA, or an LA plus, you will be getting CV because those email launches come with product, which means CV. Also, every single time there is team online product purchases. So any sales happening off of your team's emails, or it could be your partners are ordering more products to buy and sell, for example, in person. In short, any products that are bought by your whole entire organization also gives you CV. And also the monthly smart buy. So we have an amazing system where you can order products on a monthly basis and get some cool perks. And of course, those products are happening on a monthly basis also count for your CV. Okay. So every time your team generates a $5,400 in CV on both of your teams, you will earn a power cycle of $400 cash, okay, into your e-wallet, plus a $60 bonus called the marketing allowance privilege, or MAP, M-A-P for short. So again, every time all of these sales on both of your team reaches 5,400 CV, you'll get paid $460. Again, these are sales that you are not doing. I repeat, you are not doing these sales. Your team is doing these sales, and you're getting paid $460. How cool is that? And of course, if you were to add a zero, right, 54,000 CV, if you had it that week or that month, now you're making $4,600 instead. Okay, so to be exact, we actually have 4 different binary weekly cycle milestones. So the 5,400 that we just talked about was the biggest one, okay, where it pays you $460. However, if you're just sort of new in the business and getting started off, it might take a while. So to get to 5,400. So in our company, even at 900 CV, the system, if you were a lifestyle advisor or lifestyle advisor plus with a monthly 150 PV, okay, you can see here that for every $900, your payout would be $45. For every $1,800 of CV, you get paid $100. So now you can see here, like if I double 900 to 1,800, 45 should be 90, but it's paying you 100 because again, you have a higher payout percentage. So we want you to strive to help your team have more sales so you can get a higher paycheck. Also at 3,600 CV, which is doubling the 1,800, you're getting again more than double, $220, which is a 6.1% payout. And at the level 4, 5,400 CV, with again these different combinations of the CV, it's going to pay you a 7.4%, which is $400. But if you add the $60 bonus, the total is 8.5%. Okay, so that's how the binary weekly cycle milestones work. And so the cool thing is, let's say you had 5,000 CV this week. Well, it would pay you at 3,600, and the remaining 1,400 of the 5,000 you had, guess what? It will also pay you at 900 because you have 1,400 remaining. It pays you at 900, and the remaining that's left over after that would carry over to the following week. So you got paid 220 plus $45 in that example. Okay. Now, if in 1 week you had 10 times this amount of 5,400, you pay 10 times that amount, 20 times, 30 times, 40 times. Okay, up to $60,000 per week as a maximum. All right. So we mentioned before that when you make that $400 and you get the extra 60, that was called the marketing allowance privilege, or MAP for short. And the MAP is used towards approved business and marketing promotions. So Opulence Global recognizes that as of any business, there are times where you will have expenses while building your business, from flights to, you know, hotels or meeting rooms or promotional materials or promotions for your teams. And that's where you can use your map. So every single time you have a power cycle, $60 gets deposited into your map towards these expenses. So let's say you had 10 cycles, right? Well, now you would have $600 sitting in your map towards these expenses. And the one thing I love about this is that sometimes people often don't put aside money that they earn towards, these expenses that will come up in the future. So the map is a great way of helping you put aside a little bit of money of your commission, just to make sure that you don't forget to put aside money again towards your future expenses to help you again to build your team. So the money that's in your map, the great thing is that you're going to put it back towards the expenses for building your business. It's going to help you generate more income. All right. So the map is there to help you generate more income because it's going to go back to those markets that are actually helping you thrive and have success. So what type of expenses are approved for MAP? Opulence business tools like flyers, brochures, banners, those sort of things. Partial or full funding for attending Opulence events, event tickets, and flights and hotels. Partial or full funding for hosting Opulence events. These are only for certified qualified trainers only, that are QTs. Share MAP funds with other qualified Opulence partners for Opulence approved expenses, and partial or full funding of team incentives and perks that are approved by the company. Okay. Again, all of the prices in this PowerPoint are shown in Canadian dollars. So I want to share with you the power of the binary. Okay. So again, this example is based upon CV being generated from the 200 PV, okay, which is 92 CV. So the short calculation, if you're ever curious, is CV is always 46% roughly of the PV, okay? And so you can see here though that as the number of people you have actually expand, all right? So even with just 10 people who are doing a monthly CV of 92, okay, your total CV is 920, then your payout for sure is at least $45, right? 900 paying $45. We can see here that once you're, for me, I think being able to get to $1,000 per month of residual income, this is not including any of the other bonuses, is fantastic. So 177 people with the CV, you're now making over $1,000, okay, for 177 people, again, who on a monthly basis are just having their monthly CV. You can see here, for a lot of people, to get to a monthly five-figure income, the $10,000 plus per week, right? With just 1,300 people, okay, on a 200 PV, all right, is going to generate all of this CV, which again is going to pay you around $10,000 per month. So some people can get up to having 1,300 people in their teams in the first year or the first 2 years, right? Give yourself 5 years. But imagine a monthly residual income of $10,000 per month. That is the way to go in to live, and a better way to retire as well too. Okay, that's the power of our binary. And this again, it goes all the way up to earning $60,000 per week. Okay, so we do have some videos here. I'm going to actually share the videos at the very end. Okay, just keep on going with our presentation here. How to earn so I'm going to skip that. So our next one here, of course, is our monthly global revenue sharing. And this monthly global revenue sharing is allowing you to tap into the entire world sales revenue every calendar month. And so anyone can actually qualify. So you can see here, even as a lifestyle advisor, okay, so you must be a lifestyle advisor or an LAP, but you can see here, one share will to get one share requires 450 PV, which is personal sales, and 400 BQV, and that gives you one share. Two shares, you need to have 450 PV. In fact, all these require 450 PV. The only difference is how much BQV do you have? BQV is very simple. It's business qualifying volume. BQV is basically the CV that is generated, okay, by yourself. So if you were to go and launch a new partner, that'd be 300 BQV if they're an LA or LA plus. If you were to go and sell to customers, all the CV from those product sales are your BQV. So you can see here that, for 600 BQV, it could have been that you had your own 450 shopping credits. And when you pay for your own shopping credits, the CV value of that divided by 2 or 50%, so 50% of your PV is also your CV. You launch a new LA or LA plus, that's 300 CV. And let's say you had 2 brand partner launches, that'd be 200 CV. So that's 300, 500 plus 103, you're over 600, you're now qualified for 2 shares. And for 3 shares, you need 800 BQV. So let's say you had your own 450 shopping credits, you already have 103 BQV there. Let's say you had 2 LA or LAPs, that'd be another 600 BQV and 1 BP, right? And so a lot of people also generate this BQV from their VIP customers buying products on a monthly basis, okay? That is also BQV. So 1 share, 2 shares, and 3 shares. So that's how you can earn some extra revenue from the company. It does vary every single month. We've seen 1 share ranging from $100 to about $200 on average. So with 3 shares, you're making an extra $300 up to $600 every single month. So again, BQV can come from half from your PV, or the email launches and upgrades, or retail sales, all of course in the CV value. Okay, so we have another video for MGRS, but we're just going to skip this video and go to the next part here, which is the personal team bonuses. So the personal team bonus is where, as a lifestyle advisor, you also receive personal team bonus from all of the personal purchases of your first generation brand partners. Okay, so the brand partners, they get a 20% discount, but for the LAs and LA pluses, we get a 30% and a 37% discount. So that extra 10% between the brand partner and the LA, okay, that 10%, the company does not keep that. All right, the sales and purchases from these brand partners, because they're paying an extra 10%, the company gives that 10% back to the sponsor of those brand partners. Okay, so let's say you introduce 10 people, all right? Then all of those 10 people, whether they're on the left side or the right side, you're earning 10% every single time those people buy products. Okay, it's very, very cool. Next, of course, we have the variance bonus. And the variance bonus is designed specifically to boost the incomes of the qualified lifestyle directors. So this income here now is targeted towards the very first rank and above, lifestyle director 1 and above, okay? And so if the partners launched after January the 31st of 2023, if you're watching this, okay, then that'll be you. You must be a lifestyle advisor plus to qualify. And so again, this package here is only for lifestyle advisor plus, not for brand partner or LA, must be LA plus, and become a lifestyle director 1 or 2. If you're 1 or 2, you have to generate $250 in a monthly smart buy or in PV in the qualifying month to be commission qualified and be commission qualified. Okay. As an LD3 or LD4, you also generate $250 in your own smart buy or your PV. This is your own personal purchases, and qualify for MGRS in the qualifying month, and again, be commission qualified. Okay, so pretty much once you're LD1 or LD and higher, you have your own $250 personal monthly purchases, and you're, again, but you wouldn't be commission qualified anyways. But let's see how this pays you though. When an LA Plus is launched, $250 of that LA Plus, okay, when they pay to launch, $250 of it is allocated to the variance bonus pool and divided amongst the next 10 qualified lifestyle directors on the way up, essentially. Okay, so for example, let's say this person here gets launched as an LA Plus. The system simply will ask, well, who is the sponsor of this LA Plus, and are they an LD1 who is qualified? If so, pay them 50. then who is this person's sponsor? Are they an LD1 or higher? And if so, are they qualified? Then pay them 50. So 50, 50, 50 gets paid to the first three sponsors who are qualified, then 25 and 25 to the next two, and then for the next five, they each get $10. So this is amazing because once you get to lifestyle director, that's what you want to be, is lifestyle director. Every single time you have new partners are launching in your organization, now you're getting paid every single time someone within your 10 generations get started, you're gonna get paid. That is absolutely, absolutely insane. Okay. And so the cool thing is that if the next person on the way up is not qualified, guess what? They will be skipped and it gets paid to the next person. So let's say that this person's sponsor was Bob, but Bob was not qualified, but Bob's sponsor was qualified, then Bob's sponsor, this first person, gets $50. And again, 9 more on top get paid as well. So the maximum payout per month here for the LD1 is an extra $10,000 per month in this bonus, which is a lot of money. LD2 is $15,000 per month. LD3, $25,000. And LD4, $50,000 in this bonus. That's absolutely insane. Okay. Another video that we're going to just skip over here. Okay. And so the next part here is the all new, very, very exciting commission boost. And this is available to all qualified partners. And guess what? This one here, unlike some of the other bonuses, that pay every month because of the way it's calculated, this commission boost pays you every single Friday. And the products that are qualified for commission boost will have the following. So to start, Divine will be part of commission boost, and most likely the upcoming collagen will also be part of commission boost. So on these products, instead of having a 46% pay up in the binary, 23% will be the actual push up. Okay. But what that means is that the other part of it, okay, up to 12% in CV push-up goes towards the commission boost. All right. So I'll give an example. It's going to be a lot more simple to understand here. So first of all, the qualifications. Okay. The 3 qualified enrollment upline, those can qualify, all right, are to be commissionable eligible. These 3 people, whoever they are, must also sponsor 1 person on the left and 1 person on the right and have their own 250 PV. The system is going to look up and it's okay, well, is this sponsor on their own? So are they active? And did the sponsor, did the sponsor have their own 150 PV? And did the left side and the right side, do they have 1 person on each side that they sponsored also on the 150 PV? You have to have your 250 PV. Apologies there. So you must be on your own 250 PV, but your 2 partners must be on their 150 PV. And if that's the case, then 4%, okay, will get paid to the LA. So if this is LA, 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 you'll have 4%, 4%, 4%. If it's like a BP, 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 it'll be 2%, 2%, 2%. In this case, it'll be 4%, 2%, and 4%. And again, what's that 4% on? It's on the products that they purchase at the wholesale value. So whatever was, anytime they buy products now, okay, the next 3 sponsors will get paid this. Now, just like the other variance bonus, if the direct sponsor, for whatever reason, is not eligible, it will skip them and find the next person. So then, let's say there's someone here named Bob right between where my cursor is, who is not eligible. It will skip Bob and pay this person 4%, 2%, and the 4%. Okay, so here we go again. You can see that 23% of the CV goes up. In this case here, it's 4%, 2%, and 4%. So this becomes really huge if you look at the potential with this. So let's say that on your first level, you personally had launched 12 emails. And let's just say that the average product price of what they're buying was $80. Okay, just on that, now you're earning $38.40 on just extra free money right to your pocket. Okay, that could pay for a nice dinner or lunch, whatever, right? But then, of course, if those 12 have their own 12, you have 144 EMOLs on your second level. Now you're making an extra 460. Okay. And imagine if those 12 have their own 12, which is 17, 28, now you're making an extra $5,500 just on Divine, just on one bottle. And in most cases, people are buying 6 bottles, 12 bottles, right? 30 bottles at a time. So you can imagine, like we're being very, very conservative with this estimate here. So this can become a huge, huge number very quickly. So there's also a maximum earning potential. Actually, so again, my mistake there. Brand partners can also earn in this earning stream. The brand partner can also earn $333 per week in this commission boost. LAs and LAPs up to $1,000 of extra income per week. LD1s $1,500, LD2s $2,500, and LD3s and above $5,000 per week. I mean, just in the commission boost alone, you could be earning $20,000 per month or higher if you're an LD3 and higher. So you want to get yourself up the ranks as quickly as possible. Okay. And we have a video for commission boost. We're just going to skip that right now and play a bit later on. And just to finish off today's, we have another video here. And so, last but not least, we have our Opulent Club. And we want to welcome you to the Opulent Club, where exceptional incentives meet luxury. And the benefits include a 6-tier car club, get a car paid for, plus adventures, luxury gifts, cruise vacations, leadership summits, exotic vacations, first class travel, private travel, our prestigious ferry Mosh bonus. We have an organizational revenue sharing bonus as well too. And so in our Opulence Car and Vacation Club, you can see here that we have a 6-tier car program where as an LV1, you can qualify to earn an extra $500 bonus towards that month for your car, up to $750, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, even $4,000 per month. Now, this could go towards a car or towards your map for future travel. Or if you want to get, you can also choose to get double the amount in shopping credits in the retail value as an alternative. Okay. So, of course, we have many, many more business training videos. If you scan the QR code right now on your actual phone, you can watch videos for each of the different bonuses that we just talked about. And again, that concludes our comp plan simplified version of Opulence's compensation plan. As always, feel free to ask me anything. Wow, so there we have it, folks. That's our first round at going through the comp plan simplified together. And again, this document here is really designed to help you go through, again, not in like astronomical scientific details. Like we have the comp plan PDF, which is very, 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 very detailed. This one is designed to kind of blaze over it, and be done within 20 to 30 minutes. And so that's my first round at it. I'm sure I can make it a lot better and a lot faster. And I am so excited for all of you to grab a copy of this and make your own video. I can guarantee you when you try to present on your own, I did catch a few more little things that I see Shauna smiling too. I think she probably caught a few things we got to update too. Oh, okay. So I will be contacting, of course, Ivy. Some minor things like the wholesale profit should have been $100 for the BP, not 150. And some of the personal. Anyways, I'll be contacting Ivy to make sure we have a perfect new updated PowerPoint by this week. All right. So I guess Shauna, should we try to take some
Renee,
questions or comments
this
for
has
now?
been so successful, and you really have simplified it. And so when we talk about duplicating, all we have to do is we have to go to our back office, we have to get a hold of this video, and we have to learn it. And the way you presented it, Renee, is it was clear and it was concise. And I loved the way, you're talking about CV is your money, is the money that you make. So when you speak in that language to the people that you're presenting to, they really start to get it. So it's upon us now to really learn this presentation. I think we have the business tour that we are engaging them. Once we sign them up, this is the tour that we take to discuss the compensation plan. Is that correct?
Yeah, so again, the focus, by the way, we have a new tour, and I have a copy now that is already available also in your back office, a new
Mhm.
tour. The whole design of it is you'll notice that it does not go into the details like this tour here. So the goal of the tour is when you're done, we want to say, okay, if you're interested in the products, please come over here to this
Mhm.
side of the room or to that room. If you're interested in buying products, then come here. So either you're going to buy products, or you have more questions on the products, or you have more questions on the comp plan. So it's
Excellent.
like three different filters. You're gonna buy products, you have questions on products, or you want to have questions on the comp plan. And so yeah, this document would then be used to go and present, hopefully about 20 minutes, all the details of the comp plan quickly. Yes.
Wow, that's terrific. We've
Yeah.
got a question from Henrik Lim. It's he said C boost only paid if you have both right and left. Can you explain more on what's causing it is not paying?
Right.
Um,
So I think I answered his question, right? The commission boost, we want to make sure that we help you guys all make more money. I think we can agree to that, right? The company wants us to make more money. And if we make more money, then so does the company. That's a very simple thing. So the last thing you want to do on a commission boost is pay someone who is absolutely doing zero. Like that doesn't help you because all you're doing is giving out a welfare check, right? So we believe that at the absolute fairness, if I want to collect a commission boost, which means I'm getting money from every time my people in my team buy products, buy Divine, at the very least, I should have brought in one person on the left and one person on the right who are also on their monthly 150 PV. And in fact, the way that I'm using commission boost is I'm using commission boost to try to reactivate anyone who is inactive. I'll say one more time. I'm going to use commission boost to activate anyone who is inactive. Because what I want to say to people is, look, hey, I'm going to call up, let's say, person Bob, who hasn't been active for a while. Bob, guess what? Your person that you introduce is actually buying this product on a weekly, monthly basis. They're buying 10 bottles, 20 bottles, 30 bottles, and you're missing out on commission boost. You're not getting, you could be getting a free paycheck. What's commission boost? Well, you get paid every single time your first three levels of people buy product. How do I qualify for that? Well, it's simple. All you gotta do, which you probably already have, is your own 250 monthly PV, buy your own products, and still have this one person on the left and one person on the right who are on the 150 PV. And that's it. Okay, well, let's get together. So the whole idea is we want to get people active again and also pay the people who are deserving to get paid. The last thing you want to do, right, is to pay someone who's doing nothing. And meanwhile, you have other people who are active above who should be getting that paycheck. So we believe that at the very least, be on your monthly 250 PV and have your two people left and right.
Well, it's incumbent on us to go back into our office, into our shopping, look at the customers, what they're doing, just like we check our Visa statements every month. We've got to check our customers, what they're doing, so we see what they're not doing. And exactly what you said, that's fantastic. Islam has a question. VIP customers, if they purchase products, does this count in their CV as well? And I think you've confirmed this, but let's go over it again.
Right. So I think they're asking for the sake of the BQV. I assume it's for the BQV.
Okay. They said
So,
CV, but that's
okay. Okay, I got it. So
okay.
the answer would be no to that exact question. In other words, if I have a customer who's buying from me, okay, the CV, because if they're buying from me, I'm earning the retail profits. Okay, so the CV from my customers goes up. Just like what I buy for myself, I don't get my own CV. The CV always goes up. Okay, so if I have customers buying from me, I make the retail profits and the CV goes up. However, for the sake of BQV, so if you're speaking about qualifying for the BQV for MGRS or car bonuses, okay, the BQV, yes, any sales that the VIP does, the CV portion counts for my BQV. Okay, what I buy for myself for MGRS, half of that is my BQV. And also whoever I launch is also my BQV. Okay.
What does the acronym stand for, BQV?
Great question, Shauna. It stands for business qualifying volume.
Okay, great.
So it's a business qualifying volume.
Qualifying volume.
Basically, see, the way I explain BQV is it's a CV that you generate. So if I launch someone, if I have a VIP customer, if I buy products, it's a CV that I generate. It's a simple way of understanding it.
That's a great clarification. Nat has a question. This commission plan, is it added to the back office?
Yes, yes. So I'm getting comments that people can't find the presentation in the back office. So today I'm going to email Ivy. Actually, since I just saw her message to me. Hi, Ivy. Can we have the new comp plan simplified and the new tour loaded into the back office? There we go. Question is done.
Okay,
I
that's great.
don't want to
Ask
forget
and you
later.
shall
So
receive.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
good. Very good. Peter Eckel has his hand up.
Yes,
And
Peter.
Peter, I'm going to allow you to speak. So if you can unmute, you can go ahead.
Hi, Peter.
Maybe Peter put his hand up by accident. Let's just give
Okay,
him just a second.
sure. By the
And
way, on the other question, where is it VIP or CV? I did also want to add, so what that does mean for you is when your team, if your team has customers and VIPs buying from your team, that becomes your CV because you're above them. But your customers, that CV goes up, right? It always goes up. Okay, just want to make sure everyone's clear on that.
yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent. I think, Peter, you just raised you might have clicked your hand up by
By the
accident.
way, I do see Sandra saying there's so many acronyms that she's not sure what they stand for. You know what? Don't worry about it. You'll get used to it very quickly. Also, the documents in the back office, the comp plan, the PDF, the full version, it has a glossary at the very bottom.
Mhm.
And so, it's just like acronyms in real life world, right? The more you hear of it, the more you get used to it. There's so many acronyms we have in daily language talk and you know it now because you just got used to it. So the same thing, just devote some time to learning it, and the best way to learn it is try to present what I just presented. You will really quickly start to learn things at an exponential level. Yeah, way to go,
Yeah,
Sandra.
actually, and also it's in the prosperity book. There's a great glossary in the prosperity book.
Yes,
So
thank
Peter's got his hand up again. Peter, I've unmuted you. So if you can unmute yourself to speak, you can go right ahead, and then we'll hear from Mariam Adams.
I'm just going to skip to Miriam and go back to Peter afterwards. Then, yeah,
Okay.
to Miriam Adams. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you. This was fantastic, amazing, rejuvenating call. Thank you, Renee. You always do an amazing job. And our amazing host, Shauna,
Yeah.
thank you. Winnipeg in the tube. I'm here with an amazing young lady. She's an international student from Tanzania. Okay,
Wow.
I took her with our ambassador from Nigeria. We had an amazing event for women's session. So we did arrange tours. So we went to the office and I told them about this call, and they managed to plug it in to listen to you. They have one quick question for the international student,
Please
right?
ask. Yes.
For the international student, if they're here in Canada,
Yes.
can they use the address here or in Tanzania? And this question, I think, is for all the international students who come into Canada to study. right?
Yes, yes,
If
yes.
they like the program and they want to join it so they don't have to work part-time, you know, in other places, at least they can do this while they're making extra cash to pay their bills, right? So,
Absolutely. And I want to encourage, your friend there to definitely get started with us. They can, we imagine you're a student and you're making enough money on the side to pay for your education and pay for your living, pay for your rent, whatever it might be. Now, what I would suggest, because my understanding when it comes to international students is that you're not supposed to be working, right? So if you're studying in Canada, you shouldn't be working. So what I would suggest is that your base membership, so when you launch your business, is choose your home country as your profile address. Okay. And don't worry about the products because you can add additional shipping addresses. So I would suggest again, your profile address is your home address. Once you get launched, then you can add yourself a new address for the one that you live here for shipping the products to you. But that way, because if you are a Canadian profile address, we have to issue you a tax slip, which will impact with your international study. Okay. So definitely 100% if I were you personally, I would launch with my home country and just add additional addresses for shipping here. Okay.
here,
That is a
you can
great
talk to me.
suggestion. Go ahead,
Thank
Mariam.
you. No, I'm gonna let her speak. She wants to speak.
Please, yeah. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm glad to have this opportunity. I was very excited to be part of it. Then I was just worried, as Mariam narrated before, that I was wondering how I can be registered as here or as I can use Tanzanian address because I'm worried that if I can work more time, it will impact on my future plan, maybe here, or it will impact my studies. So that I was wondering. So, but you narrate it very well. So thank you very much. I'm
Oh,
looking forward to be part of it.
yeah, you're very. Oh, and by the way, there's a third option because
Yeah.
if you're worried about for some reason if you're trying to not show income in your Tanzania home country and you don't want to show income in your Canadian country, pretty much you can choose any country because if that's your concern, because what gets shipped out is just the welcome kit, which currently at the moment is not being shipped out. We are updating the welcome kit. So really your profile address for the current meantime, really nothing goes there. So, and you can always add multiple addresses. So I travel the world. I'm in Thailand for a month. I'm in Japan for a month. I'm in Taiwan for a month. And so wherever I travel, in my back office, I have like 10 different addresses. So when I travel, I ship products to me myself wherever I go. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I
Thank
want to
you.
say a very early welcome to our Opulence Global family. We look forward to working together with you and helping you to reach your goals and dreams. All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know what?
Thank you,
And
Renee.
You're very welcome,
Excellent
What is
call.
Aaron, my
really
dear.
what is really great about you starting as an international student with this job is that if you do go back to your home, you already have a business going, and what a great foot up. But Renee, I wanted to mention on slide number 2, where you say, we can work anywhere, and I always think to myself, and we can work without a visa anywhere, so we don't have to apply for a work visa to go work in Italy, which
Yeah,
is so
yeah.
great. So we could pick up our office and go anywhere.
Now, mind you, I would just say this: when you do travel, just make sure that just to make it easier for if people are asking you, what are you doing in Italy? I would just say, oh, I'm just there for sightseeing. They'll ask you want to say, yeah, just for travel reasons, but never say you're working somewhere because they're going to ask you, where's your work permit, and then you're going to
Right.
have yourself, yeah.
Good
But yeah,
point.
to your point, Shana, you're absolutely correct. Build your business globally, right? Work anywhere you want to work in the world to expand your business, right? Absolutely. Absolutely.
And now, Mariam, do you have another question, Mariam? I see your hand up again.
Well, let me lower her hand. Maybe it's still up from before.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And of course, our amazing LD3 Roni is offering to Miriam and her friend to go over more details. Again, thank you always, Roni, for your support. You're absolutely amazing. So,
Excellent.
No problem. Thank you. We'll talk later.
okay.
God bless you guys and a happy Eid.
Yes, happy Eid. And then, by the way, who wants to see the videos that I skipped? So we you know how I took some videos. Now I think what I'll do is let me start with the commission boost video because that's the most recent video that was released. And where did my here it is, yeah. And I think we want to see that video when it comes to the commission boost. So here we go. Here it is.
Understanding Commission Boost. In this session, we'll walk you through everything you need to know about Commission Boost. Commission Boost is an additional incentive available to all qualified partners for the sales of selected products, giving you a consistent boost to your income stream. To qualify for Commission Boost, you need to meet the following criteria. Generate a minimum of 250 PV. Have at least one sponsored partner on your left and one on your right, both with proper level 1 or level 2 commission qualifying personal volume, PV. Products qualified for Commission Boost has a 23% CV push up the entire binary, and up to 12% based on price of the products. Push up goes directly to Commission Boost for the qualified 3 enrollment uplines meeting these qualifications. Here's how the Commission Boost allocation works. 2% of CV for qualifying brand partners, BP, and level 1 LA. 4% of CV for level 2 qualifying lifestyle advisors and above. Important information that you need to remember. If any of the 3 upline does not meet the qualification, it will be skipped, and the commission boost will be allocated to the next qualified upline. Commission Boost offers significant earning potential. Here's a breakdown of the maximum weekly earnings based on your rank. Brand partner, up to $333. Lifestyle advisors and lifestyle advisors plus, up to $1,000. Lifestyle director level 1, up to $1,500. Lifestyle director level 2, up to $2,500. Lifestyle director level 3 and above, up to $5,000. Commission Boost is a fantastic opportunity to boost your earnings and encourage your organization to promote various products. Make sure you meet the qualifications and take full advantage of this lucrative incentive. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful tutorials. If you have any questions or need further clarification, please reach out to your upline or contact us. Let's make the most of this fantastic opportunity together.
Wow, wow, wow. Amazing, right?
It was fantastic. It really is.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Now the
It's
only
clear.
scan the QR code because again, at the very end, the again, the real cool thing was we have that QR code, right? That is this link. So make sure that all of you guys take a moment right now, grab your phones.
Yeah.
The only time I'm going to tell you to use your phone during training is right now. Is grab your phone, scan it, and it'll bring you to the quick training tutorial section. So there, I'm looking at it right now. We got Commission Boost, MGRS, Cruise Qualified, right? We have it in Thai, Variance Bonus, MAP, Power Cycle, and Marketing Allowance, right? So this is a great library here for you to have as well too, okay? So Sean,
it is fantastic. Well,
yeah.
that is, Renee, that was a fantastic tour that you took us on. It was clear as a bell. With that, I wish you all a wonderful day and good luck with your, let me just get back to this. Good luck to your culture. And that is cross-transitioning, Opulence Global Scorecard, and our forensics scorecard. Thank you very much.
Oh, yes. Just some last questions again. The Dubai qualified criteria will be, I guess, released pretty soon by the company. And that was the last thing there. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Shauna, for amazing hosting as always. To the billion.
Okay, to the billion.